The supervisor came to me and said, my supervisor is this lazy, selfish, self-centered. He said we had restrictions due to COVID. In a lot of offices, we had to sign up because limited number of people could go to the office. So this person wrote that I am not coming into the office at 7 a.m. When I told them as the supervisor, you have to let me know 24 hours in advance because maybe for that position, someone else may come into the office. So I need 2 people at the office all the time. This person betrayed me, betrayed the other colleague who is now alone, and betrayed others who could have come because he overslept. And at 7 a.m. just told me that, I'm sorry, I can't come in. And I said, how do you know he overslept? And he said, why else? Why else would this happen? Why else someone at 7 a.m. would change their mind? I know this person is not very responsible because when he's talking to me, he's sitting on a chair. He said he had one of those big gaming chairs. Who works like that when they are working remotely? I go to the other part. I said, I hear that you didn't show up to the office and you were supposed to show up. What happened? He said, oh, a lot happened. I have 2 kids and a wife. And like a lot of other people during COVID, we ran into huge family issues to the level that it was affecting my ability to work. But I didn't want to really compromise on that, and I didn't want to upset my wife. So I asked my sister if I could stay with her. And we didn't have enough space, so my nephew let me use his space, that was the chair part, right, to talk to my colleagues when I have Zoom meetings. He said, I was at home at 11 p.m. and my neighbor called and said that, do you know that you have a court tomorrow, 8 a.m.? And I said, what court? He said, your wife filed for divorce and custody of your 2 children. And this is 11 p.m. And if you don't show up in court, that's going to be used against you. So I did not sleep the whole night out of stress and anxiety, but I felt it's so inappropriate to burden my boss with my personal problems. So I woke up, barely I slept, and I woke up at 6 a.m. and I waited until 7 a.m., which is an appropriate time to text. Then I wrote to my boss that I'm not able to come. Then I asked this person that, are you comfortable with me sharing this information with the other party? And he said yes. And I went to the other party. I said, I think there are more reasons to this than you think. I suggest you talk to him if you're comfortable once and ask him what happened that night. And I bet you'll be kind of satisfied with the justifications he may have. And if not, I want to give you more details. They met at a coffee shop, and a couple days later, a message from both of them that I cannot thank you enough because this boss now has been like my big brother who has supported me. Now we are basically working together on me securing this position, so I know that I have a good case in court for custody. And the boss has been so supportive of me finding a new home and has helped me in so many ways to get a loan, get the financial support, get the flexibility I needed. And then I told the boss, do you need to meet? He said, why do I need to meet with you? I feel terrible about not being there for my brother. And I want to support him and I want to be there for him. And there is nothing else to resolve. The whole issue of employment and punctuality and showing up to work faded away in the background. And now the issue became friendship, love, care, support, and community. And guess what happens now? Any other issue that happens between the two of them and around them, these people will have a totally different way of looking at it. And this is what we want as mediators.